Hey guys, Jim Peterson here. I have your Monday morning workout, and we're at it for another 4 weeks. So, I wanted to be back in the gym tomorrow, but it's Sunday here recording this guy for you. So Monday we're back. We're still home, and so I'm going to try to keep doing some workouts for you guys to help keep um, your muscle and your strength up. And so I've been going through these different workouts with you guys. There are 8 different ways in which we're trying to keep a load on our muscles, and so that's the key with our hypertrophy, our muscle building phase, right? So we've gone through isolation, pre-fatigue type of a movement where we're holding, say we're doing a squat and we're doing our squat hold for a certain amount of time, and then we go through reps so that we fatigue our muscles. And then we did an intra-set hold where we're holding during either the eccentric or the concentric part of one of our movements. And then we went through stato dynamic reps. We went through slow eccentrics. We've gone through Dardens. We did Dardens, the 30-10-30, which are really good. And we did the tempo contrasts. And we've done regression range of motion. And we've done myo reps. So we've got a lot of things that we've gone through. I've given you a lot of different ideas of what you guys could be doing when you get back into the gym. Basically what we're doing with these different type of movements is we're just slowing everything down at some point, or we're holding them at some point, right? So the key to this is that we want to try to put a load on our muscles, and as we're doing our exercises, we want to get to about a range of where we can do maybe 2 reps before we hit failure, and that's where we stop. So if, say, we're doing 3 sets, we're like, today we're going to do 3 sets of squats. We're going to go back to our whatever form of squat that is best for you to stress your muscles and great. So whether it's a Bulgarian split squat or a split squat or just a regular squat, then that's what you're going to do for your lifts for your legs today. Again, our chest is our push-up, a variation of a push-up, whatever you can do for a push-up. And for our back, we want to do something that's more horizontal, that you're doing a pull-up motion. So instead of doing a pull-up, you're doing more of a row motion. You could do anything you want with that kind of a guy. You could be doing it, grabbing the bottom of a table. I got this guy here because I got this a long time ago. It's a pull-up bar that goes into over the door jamb. So this guy fits over like the jamb on the door there, and it holds it up. And I've got a couple different holds here, and I've had this thing forever. So at this point, you guys, if you're serious at all about doing any of this stuff at home, then you should at least have some kind of a pull-up bar by now and be able to use that guy. I can put it over a couple of chair backs and use it just as a regular, like it's a bar, you know, whatever that it needs to be done. So at this point, you just need to have something like that you're using. And so I want you to grab that guy today. I'm barefoot in the carpet here, so that's my workout here today. I'm going to be doing my split squats. I'm going to have my my little pull-up bar. So when I do my workout here with you, when I do my pull-ups, I'm going to put it in the door jamb, and I'm going to be doing some variation of my pull-ups with that guy. And the push-ups, I basically just do them on the floor. I might put my feet up at some point. We're going to do 3 sets of each. So we're going to do the first set, we're going to do a slow eccentric, and then we're going to do a regular concentric. So our slow eccentric is going to be about 10 seconds on our squat, our push-up, our row. I'll call it a row. And Then our second one, we're going to do a hold in the middle of it. So we're going to do more of a tempo contrast, and then we're going to finish with a tempo contrast. So our first set, we'll do really slow eccentric, and then a regular concentric. And we're going to try to get around 12 to 15 reps. So I want you to do it as slow as you can, where you get to the 12-15 rep range, and it feels like you could only do 2 more, and then you need to take a rest. So we're going to do 3 sets. You're going to do one like that. The second one, on your eccentric, you're going to hold it in the middle of it for 5 seconds, and then you're going to go to the bottom, and then you're going to come back up. You're going to hold it again in the middle for 5 seconds, and then you're going to go to the top, and you're going to keep going, and keep a good steady pace with that. Now, as you get to around 7 or 8, you're going to want to start holding that isometric hold in the middle longer, so that when you get to around your 12 to 15, it'll feel like you'll need to stop before you hit like 2 more before failure. Now, our third set, we're going to do regressive range of motion. So our third set on all these guys is we want to hit failure. Okay? So that's our whole goal here, is the first 2 sets we don't want to get to failure. Our last set, we do want to hit failure. We're going to go to the end. That'll fatigue our muscle all the way. Okay? So we're going to do that. And so that's what you're going to do here. Your regressive range of motion, if you guys remember this stuff, is that you're going to go nice and slow in your tempo, your eccentric and your concentric, nice and slow, slow, all the way without stopping. When it feels like you can't go anymore on that squat, instead of going all the way down, you're going to go about halfway, and then you're going to come back up. You're going to go about halfway, you're going to come back up. And you're going to keep going, again, really, really slow. So you're going to hit failure on the full squat, and then you're going to go a half squat, and you're going to go till you hit failure on that one too. Okay? So if you need to get some weight on your back to do your squats, if you want to grab something, you want to grab the water jug and you want to hold it on your chest, there's a lot of different ways you could do this. I'd say one of the easiest ways in doing this with your legs without having anything is a Bulgarian split squat, which is basically looks like a lunge, but you got your back foot elevated on a chair or something like that, and so you have almost all of your weight on your front leg. Okay, so as we start going through these guys, I'll show you that. We're going to go, so again, you're going to do your legs first, then we're going to do our chest, then we're going to do our back. And after we're done with that, we're going to do the 3 minutes of a stretch at the bottom, a hold at the bottom of each of those 3. So for our legs, we're going to do a squat. We're just going to do a squat. So if you can do a squat iso hold at the bottom for 3 minutes straight, awesome. Then you've got it. You know, if you if you could go longer than 3 minutes with an iso hold and a squat at the bottom of it and squeeze, and again, you really got to squeeze all of your muscles. You're tensing everything up. You're trying to squeeze all of the blood out of your muscle. If you can hold that thing for 3 minutes, then good for you. If you can hold it for longer than that, then you're going to have to do one leg at a time. So you have to break it up. But that's what we're going to do is our stretching, where we're going to do a stretch hold at the bottom. And then we're going to finish with some jump squats, some explosive push-ups, and then some burpees to finish her off today. Okay? So this is the deal, though, guys, for our workout today. We've been just too sedentary. And these workouts are great to help you try to maintain your size and your strength. They're doing nothing to keep our metabolism going. And so what we're going to do between each of our exercises, as I'm going to do 3 sets of my leg squats. Then I'm going to do jumping jacks. and I'm going to do jumping jacks for about 3 minutes. I'm going to do them as long as I can to where my heart rate just gets jacked to as much as I can. And then I'm going to do my chest. My 3 sets of my chest, and then I'm going to do my jumping jacks again. And then I'm going to do my back. I'm going to do my jumping jacks again. And then I'm going to do the stretch holds at the bottom. I'm going to do my legs, get all 3 minutes done. I'm going to do my jumping jacks again. My chest, I'm going to get down, I'm going to hold them. Get a total of 3 minutes on that guy. So you know that, and I'll go through it real quick. Show you everything as we go. I just want you to get a heads up of what we're doing here today. So that's what I want you to do is we need to get our heart going, our heart rate, our blood flowing really good. And so for our warm-up, I want you guys to start doing some more things where you're getting your whole body going here. So to start out with, what we can do is we can get into kind of a cat-cow position where you have you're down and you're going up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay, I want you to do a number of that, and then I want you guys to get your leg swings going. So I want you to swing that leg all the way around and out, all the way around and out, all the way around and out, and I want you to go back the other way. I want you guys to do these at least 15 to 20 at each of them. Get your joints feeling really good, your back, your hips, and then get on your back, and I want you to do bicycles. Okay, so you're doing bicycles. And you're going to do bicycles for a minute. And then you're going to get up and you're going to do sumo squats. So you're going to get up. You're going to have your feet kind of wide. You're going to squat it all the way down. And then you're going to stretch it all the way out. Okay, all the way down, all the way out. Okay, all the way down, all the way out. Okay, once you're done with that, I want you guys to do some lunges. But I want you to do lunges at all different angles. We got to the right, straight ahead. We're going to angle out the other way. We're going to go angle out straight away to our side. We're going to go to our back and go straight back. And we're going to come back and do a curtsy. Okay, so your first lunge is you're reaching over. If you're going to start with your left leg going, you're going to go all the way over to this guy. You're going to go down with your squat, or your lunge, split squat, and back up. You're going to go down up in the front here. You're going to go down over kitty corner, straight over, kitty corner in the back, which would be this guy bending, kitty corner in the back, so I'm down over here, going straight back, okay? And then I'm kind of a curtsy, and I'm doing it with the dog. Okay, so I want you to go around the clock like that with one leg, and then do it with the other leg, and at this point you should be pretty good to go. Okay, so get that done. We're going to skip the ISO movements where I'm trying to move an immovable object today, and we're just going to go right to our squats. So whatever version of the squat you're going to do, we're going to do slow eccentrics to start with. Okay, slow eccentrics. So I want you to do your squats. I want you to go really slow down, then back up. So really slow down, 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 really slow down. And then nice and slow back up. Okay, you're going to rock through those guys. 12 to 15 of them. If doing a squat is too easy, remember, you're going to go to one leg, right? You're going to kick one leg back behind you, and you're going to do your split squat. So it's like a lunge that you're going to do, and you're going to have one leg work that guy. Okay, so go ahead, go through one set of those, where you get to about 12 to 15 and you feel like you might be able to do a couple more, but that's it. That's where you're going to stop. If you're going over 15, try to go really slow. If you're doing the squat, kick it into a split squat. Go real slow so that you're not going to be able to do very many more. And then move on to our next round, okay, where we're going to go. You're going to go down, nice and slow. You're going to hit about halfway. You're going to count to whatever you need to count to for your ISO hold here in the middle of it, and then you're going to go down to the bottom of your squat. Don't have very good angle on the phone, and stop on your way back up. We're holding that guy. Hold it for 5 seconds, or whatever. Do the first one with 5 seconds. Back up nice and tight. Squeeze at the top. I'm coming right back down. So you're going to come back down, and you're going to start adjusting as you're going through your workout here, through this set. So I want you to adjust how long you're holding that ISO for, in order to get that 12 to 15 rep where it feels like you can only do a couple more. And then when you're done with that guy, you're going to go right to our regressive range of motion. Again, we're going to do our whatever type of squat that you're doing. But you're going to be going down nice and slow. And you're going to go back all the way down. And you're going to go nice and slow all the way back up. Now, I didn't say rest, did I? I didn't. So, you get done with your first one, give yourself 30 seconds, get into your second set, 30 seconds. Your third set, she's ready to go. Your third set, you're going right after about your 30-second rest. And you're doing these guys where you're going so slow that when you get to around your 12 to 15, that same kind of feel like you got a couple more in you, I want you to keep going. I want you to go. I want you to see how well you can do. So I want you to go to failure on these guys. Then when you can't go down any, then when you know that if you go down one more time, you're not coming back up, once you go halfway. So you got your full squat that you're doing of whatever version of your squat. And then when you feel like you can't go another one, you can't do another full one, then you go halfway. And then you come back up. Then you're going halfway. And you're coming back up. And you're going, still going nice and slow, right? Keep your weight on you, whatever you need to do. You're nice and slow. And then you go to failure on that. So that's your legs. After your legs are done, you're going to go to your chest. You're going to do that same thing. Very slow eccentric all the way down. Nice and controlled back up. Really slow all the way down. Count to about a 10 and go back up. Really slow all the way down and then go back up. About you could probably go a 30 to a minute rest on this guy. And then we're doing our holds in the middle. Right, so we're going to go halfway, hold it, try to hold it for 5 seconds, all the way down, go back up, hold it for 5 seconds, extend at the top, right back, hold it. Now, if you're just doing a straight plank push-up, these are going to get pretty darn hard. So you can ease off on how long you're doing your ISO holds for if you need to. Or you just drop to your knees. Okay? So we're either taking the weight off or we're slowing down or we're speeding up the tempo. That's how we're adjusting the tension on our chest here. Go through that guy, again, a 12 to 15 rep on your first one, 12 to 15 rep on your second one. You go till you feel like, really on your chest, you're going to feel like, I can't do another one. And then you're stopping. Give yourself 30 to 60 second rest. And then you're back again. Where this one, you're just going to do a nice and slow and control. At this point, doing your push-up, if you're doing nice, slow, controlled push-up, then you should probably hit failure around your 12 to 15. And this is the one that's going to be hard, guys, because you're going to, I want you to keep going. And once you hit failure, it's basically like, oh, I can't go up anymore. So you're going to get yourself on your knees, you're going to get back up, and then you're going to get into your push-up stance right away. Right away. There's no rest here. You're going to go to your failure on a regular push-up, then you're going to go down about halfway, and you're going to go back up, and down about halfway and back up. You're not going to go all the way down. You're just going to go about maybe halfway and then back up. That's it for your push-up, and you're going to go to failure on that. That's your third set, and then you're good to go. So when I'm doing my workout here, I'm just showing you what to do. But when I do my workout, after I do my squats, I'm going to do my jumping jacks and get my heart rate up. I'm going to do my push-ups. I'm going to do my jumping jacks, get my heart rate up. Then I'm going to do my back, and I'm going to grab my bar. I'm going to have it in the doorway. If I have it up on there I want to do more of a back row today than a pull up. So I might just grab my table, and I might just do rows on the table. But I have a bar that I can put over the top of my chairs, the chair back. And that works pretty good for me in my house here. So I'm just going to do a regular row type motion and have my feet on the floor. And again, going to do slow eccentrics. So when I got to think about this now, I'm hanging. So I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go slow eccentric, which is when you're letting the weight down, right? So I'm going like this, right? So I'm going down. I'm going nice and slow, pulling myself up, nice, controlled. Then I'm going slow down. We're going to do that. Number one, slow eccentric. Then we're going to do our stato holds. So we're going to do our holds in the middle. So I'm going to try to do my best to, as I'm hanging there, I'm going to do a pull up or a pull. Try to hold it. I'm going to try to count to 5, and I'm going to come all the way up, and then halfway down I'm going to hold, and all the way down again. Then my regressive range of motion is I'm just going to try, at this point my back's going to be pretty tired, and I'm just going to try to go at a slow pace, tempo, and I'm going to try to hit 12 to 15. I'm going to go to what I can, and I'm going to hit failure on them. And after, right, so I can't get back up, basically, I'm going to go just a little bit. Just go a little bit. Just pull it up a little bit. Whatever I can pull up, I'm just trying to go at a little bit at the top here. Okay, so that's the end of my my row motion on that guy. So get done with that. And then we're doing our iso holds at the bottom. Okay, so get down there, do your squat. Everybody just do a regular squat. Get down to near the bottom of it, but you're squeezing your muscles. You're focusing on, I'm trying to get all the blood out of my muscles. That's your focus here. So let's say I'm down on my squat and I'm squeezing everything, and I'm not resting at the very bottom. Like I know some of you guys, you could just drop your butt to the floor, basically, and you could sit there all day. You're not going to do that. You're going to stop at a point that is very difficult for you. So for most of us, that's going to be, if we go below 90, then you can hit more of a, and you know this, you can hit more of a resting kind of a position if you're down pretty low. You go about horizontal a 90 degree, that's going to be your tense. So if you go just above that 90 degree and squeeze everything, try to do that, guy. Total of 3 minutes on your squat. Then do a total of 3 minutes on your push-up, your chest. So you're about an inch or two off of the floor. You're just off of the floor, trying to hold everything you can, and just time it. Try to get your total of 3 minutes, and do it as quickly as you can. So you're gonna hold it. Say you're holding it, and you drop it. Like, I can't do it anymore. Well, don't shake it out, because our focus is we're trying to stretch that guy, strain that guy. So give yourself about 10 seconds, catch your breath, grab and do it again. Do your best to hold it. I know it's hard. And then you're going to do the same thing with your back. So our push-up, we're all the way down, and we're going to come up. Our back, our row is, we're going to be right near the top. And we're going to hold that guy. So remember, when you're doing your back, you're tightening up your shoulder blades back there, and then you're trying to move a couple inches from that. So that's our movement on that guy. Okay. You get done with that, I want you to do a jump squats, jump shot, as many jump squats as you can. Seriously, as many as you can. As many as you can. So we're not doing jumping jacks after doing the stretching holds at the bottom. You're gonna get up. You're gonna try to do as many jump squats as you can. So you're down. You know, you're just doing jump squats and just try to go as high as you can. Get done with those. Get down on your push-up. At this point, you're going to be able to do this stuff, okay? So your legs will be ready to go to be able to jump. Get down and do your push-up. Do a dynamic, a plyo push-up where you're trying to push yourself off of the floor. You're not going to get a ton of them, I know that. But if you're on your knees and you just start on your knees and you just doing your push-ups like that, you'll be able to get quite a few, okay? So you'll get at least 30 seconds. And that's it, right? You'll be flushed. Okay. And then I want you to do 30 burpees. Take it as long as you need to. 30 burpees. That's it. Okay. Then you're done with your workout. Don't forget, keep drinking your protein. And keep it up. Tomorrow we're going to go back to, we're going to do our calves, shoulders, our arms tomorrow. So we're trying to mix some things up here again, and hopefully we'll be back at it sooner than later into the gym. So good job, you guys. Way to keep this up. Way to keep going. I'm going to do my workout in the morning. It's posted on YouTube in the morning for us to start doing the little 5 a.m. workout here. So I'll be doing it in the morning with you guys, and then I'll go through our Tuesday on Monday afternoon and post that for you. So I just wanted to say, way to keep it going. If you have any questions about all this stuff, I'm just trying to give you guys as many tips as I can to get you back into the gym. You're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to be able to come back with weight, and you're going to be able to start doing these different iso holds or different eccentric movements, or you'll have different ideas, and this stuff really does help strength, get you strong. It helps your strength, it helps your hypertrophy, helps your muscle growing. It just depends on how you're using it. So when we go to failure on our last set on everything, that's what's really triggering our hypertrophy, or that's our muscle growth. Doing the strength stuff, you know, we're not trying to hit failure on that kind of stuff. But again, like these workouts here, we need to get our heart rate going. We need to get everything moving. The more we're going, the more it's going to be burning for us throughout the rest of the day for our calories. So that's number one. We got to keep up the activity level, keep up our whole cardiovascular system, keep it going. So that's our workout. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Text me, shoot me a question on an email if you have anything, and I'll see you later. Okay? Thanks. Way to go, you guys. Keep it up.